Hello everyone, I am Pepino here, back playing Kerbal Space Program, and today we are here with 3 new Kerbonauts, and what we are going to attempt to do today is add to our space station. Now, if you remember when we launched our Jeb Kerman space station, we have a docking port on the front. We are going to attempt to dock this to it. And just this inner part's going to stay. The rest of this will be gone. But it's going to have a little more fuel and a bunch more docking ports so that hopefully we can continue to extend the station in the future. So here we go. We'll launch in 3, 2, 1. Alright, so far so good. Now, the other thing that I was going to mention is that if I can figure out docking, which I've only successfully done it once before, but if I could figure it out, then that could go a long way to opening up a ton of new possibilities for different missions and things that we could do. So hopefully I'll be able to figure this out. This could be a very long process. The one time I did do it, it took quite a while, so there's probably going to be a lot cut out of this video, so that you're not watching me fiddle around in space for an hour trying to get this docking port to line up with the other one. But yeah, so basically what this has on it is a little more fuel, RCS fuel, battery power, and docking ports. And then you see down here, if we could get this connected to our space station, we could then dock a ton of different things to it and really extend it. Whoops, I should have probably gotten rid of those solid fuel boosters. I had not been paying attention. I was busy talking. But alright, so let's start getting a lean here so we can get in orbit. And hopefully this is going to be powerful enough. I don't know that it will. Our space station's fairly far out there at 280,000 meters, but that'll be okay, I think. Hopefully we can get up to there. Alright, so we gotta drop those, let those fall back. And now we just gotta hope that this is going to be enough fuel, which I'm starting to question whether or not it will be. But let's look at our map here. Alright, well, we're climbing pretty quickly, so maybe we'll have enough fuel to get us up there. And let's see here. This thing doesn't have parachutes on it, so it's go big or go home. These guys are either gonna get up into orbit, or they are not going to live. Alright, let's stop this. That's good enough. For now, let's wait till we get up to our apoapsis there. And then now we can start to do more of a burn. Alright. Let's see here. This stage is about done. And then we're gonna have to shift to our final stage of our rockets. The guys look a bit concerned. Alright, well, let's burn up what fuel we have left here. And I was hoping that wouldn't happen, but it looks like nothing important broke off. Terrific. That is wonderful. Now we can head pretty much straight in this direction, and hopefully we'll have enough fuel to extend this into an orbit and then eventually catch up to the space station. Let's see, our fuel isn't looking the greatest right now. let's throttle all the way up and just hope that we have enough to get it done. We need to at least get in orbit, and if we could do that, then we could potentially dock something to this and use it to refuel this, which is a whole nother complicated step in this process, but it may be necessary. So we'll see. We could get in orbit here, though. I think we'll get in orbit. The only problem is, are we going to be able to get an encounter? That's what you gotta wonder. Okay, let's see. We're still doing alright on fuel, actually. And we're actually looking at a somewhat close encounter coming up. Hey, stop. Let's see. 7.5 kilometer encounter. That is pretty darn good. So, now I'm going to just speed up time till we get all the way around there, and we will have caught up to the space station. And then the difficult part. Let's see how much fuel. We have plenty of fuel left. But then the difficult part of trying to actually dock this thing. So I'll be right back in a little bit, and we'll see if I can do it. Okay, so we have caught up to the space station. We are just about there. Actually, I think we even passed it. But now, what we're going to want to do is try extend our orbit out so that we're going to stay near the space station, be going at basically the same speed. So we'll throttle up here, extending that, and our intersection is getting a little farther away, but that's alright for now. Oh, now it's starting to go down. Terrific. And gotta keep chasing this little retrograde marker here. Let's see. Get our intersect points. Alright, they're down pretty low, and we're not moving very fast in comparison to the target, so that's good. 0.4 kilometers. Let's turn on our RCS for a second, see if we can make that 0.2. There we go, 0.2 kilometers away. That is how close we are going to get. And you can actually probably see, there's the space station right there, 15.4 kilometers away. And so now, what I'm going to do is I will speed up time until we get closer to the space station, and then I'll bring you back. Okay, we are now about 3.5 minutes away from our intersection with the space station. And now what I'm going to want to do is line up the two craft so that the docking ports are going to be lined up well. And what I'm going to do, how I'm going to do that is actually I'm going to point this one at 180 degrees. As you can see down here, it's at 30, 45, 50 right there. Down there, I'm going to want to make that say 180, and it's going to want to be exactly on that 180 mark, which is right over here. And then we're going to get it perfectly lined up, because when it's at 180 or 0, it's not going to be able to spin. It's not going to tumble through space. It will stay with the front and back at least facing the same direction. So we're going to shift over to the space station now, and we are going to just use the space station, and we're going to want to set it at 0 so that this docking port is going to line up with that docking port. Oh, forgot. Ooh, this is very wobbly. I forgot about that. Alright. Alright. Oh, well, 359, but that's not good enough. We need to get it right at 0. Alright, it's at 0. The wobble has been stopped. And there's the station extension. And now we'll switch back. I'm not quite close enough where I can switch between the crafts without going to the map. And then I will set this as a target. And we are pretty close to our intersection. So I'm not going to warp time too much because I don't want to miss it. But I'll be right back when we're ready to start lining this up. Okay, so we are within 1,000 meters, and I forgot to do something. I gotta slow down our target speed. So what I'm gonna do is, as you can see, we're going pretty darn quick. I gotta burn quickly in retrograde. Stop. Terrific. Now we are going 2.2 meters per second in comparison to the space station, and we can slow that down even a little bit more. Slow it down. Alright, well, about 1 meter per second is good enough. Now we gotta line it back up, and you can see the space station clearly now. And we are gonna try to line up exactly like this and get to exactly 180 again. And oh shoot, I didn't open up the docking ports. Another thing. I will do that very quickly. Let's tab to here. Open up. Come on. Open the shield there. Alright. Now we will switch back. Okay. So now we are within 200 meters. And this is where things get intense, because we don't want to break anything off if we hit the space station wrong, which is a definite possibility. And if I had more time, I would go close those solar panels. You know what? I'm gonna do that. This is gonna be real quick. I'm gonna just retract these solar panels, these top ones, just in case we hit it. We don't want to knock those off. But okay. Now, there we go. Now we are lined up correctly. We're gonna want to, whoops, some reason that unset our target. Set the target as the docking port. And we're gonna want to start increasing our speed a little bit, just using RCS at this point. Nothing else. We're gonna want to increase our speed towards it a bit. And then, alright, now this is just, I'm not gonna be talking as much for a couple reasons. I'm very focused on what I'm doing right now, but also I don't actually know what I'm doing. This is mostly guesstimating what the right thing to do is, and it's going to be sort of guess and check, I guess you could say, on my part. And so I don't want to give you guys too much advice when I don't have a clue what I'm talking about. Alright, I should turn off the SAS. And alright, slow it down. Slow it way down. Now let's see if we can get this lined up like that. And then now I'm not exactly sure what we can do at this point to get, we need all three of these to line up essentially. And we're coming in at 0.1 meters per second. We could try line it up like this. Alright, you know what? I'm gonna line it up like this, and I'm gonna make sure I'm going directly at the target by lining up the green little marker with that purple-ish pink one, but also keep this at exactly 180 if I can here. Get to near 180. Alright, so we're going straight for the target, and we are lined up what should be correctly, and we're going, is this lined up correctly? Yes, it is, but we're not going to hit this, are we? Actually, maybe we are. This could be going down, or up, rather. Alright, I'm not quite sure if we're gonna be able to do this, but we are close. We are 82 meters away, and the whole crew is freaking out because they know that I am not good at docking things. But we just gotta wait for it to get a little closer. And I'm gonna switch between the two again real quick. Alright, now we gotta line this up exactly on 0. There we go. Oh, that's on 1. Alright, and switch back. And we gotta reset our target. We are close, but yeah, we're not going the right way, but we can fix that hopefully with a little RCS. Alright, now this looks more correct. It looks like we are going shifting slowly this way and slowly forward, where we should be able to line up correctly and hopefully dock. Hopefully. Alright. And I am taking this very slowly because I don't want to break our space station, basically. I would really prefer not to do that. Alright, I'm going to turn on the SAS here, and we are just going to coast in there, going 2.2 rather meters per second. We're at 60 meters, and it looks like this might actually sort of line up at some point. I hope. Maybe I should do this. Well, alright, we have the nav balls lined up so that hopefully it'll go right towards it. Yeah, I don't know. Alright, yeah, we're still 52 meters away. I'll bring you back. I'm going to keep going at this pace because, like I said, I don't want to screw anything up. I'll bring you back when we're in real close. So, one more thing. I want to control from here, just so that that is set. But alright, yeah, I'll be right back. Okay, we are within 20 meters now, and hopefully everything will go well. I'm going to slow us down actually just a tiny bit. Because you want to be coming in at actually less than 3 meters per second. Alright, we're coming in at 2 meters per second. Oh wow. while this is gonna be interesting, I think we might overshoot it. Which means what I'm gonna do is slow us down a bit. Just back up, backing up. Alright. Now, there we go. It's looking like it's gonna line up more. We need to get this purple ideally at 180. That's where we would want it to be. So if we can just essentially float down to there where it's at 180, then we could really be in business. And it looks like we're getting close to there. Alright. Alright, come on. Turn off my SAS. Alright, now slow down. Stop, 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 stop. Stop right there. Alright, we're going past it a bit. And again, make sure. Alright, that's our target. Good. I want to make sure that's the target, not the other. Not the other thing. Not the actual capsule itself. Alright. Now, how do I get that ball to come back here? Dang it, come back. I'm essentially pushing random buttons at this point, for those of you who are interested. But I'm passing it now. How do I get... Alright. Is this gonna bring us back up, I hope? No, that not seem to be working. Alright, well, let's start going back in this direction so we don't get too far from the space station. And, yeah, remember how I said I may be kind of fiddling around with this in space for a long time? Yeah, that's gonna be what ends up happening. I know what I need to do. Alright, I gotta go like this way. Alright. Alright, now I gotta go like this, I think? Maybe? Maybe not. I need to be able to see... Oh. That's not working. That's not right. Where are the stupid little green nav ball thingies? Right there. Alright, if I do this... That's gonna bring this up. Alright, I need to go backwards now. Away from the space station. Yeah, like this. Alright, that's good. Because I don't want to pass it. Now you thought I was close, you thought I had this figured out, but you forget I am inexperienced as can be with docking anything. So alright. Well, that's not what I want. How am I doing on RCS fuel? I've got plenty. Alright. Now I'm not quite sure what I gotta do to get this over there. So yeah. Hold on. Okay, after much fiddling around, I think I got it sort of aligned for another attempt at this. And so now what I'm gonna do is again just try to bring this in slowly, going towards our target and facing the right direction. And let's see, let's not go quite so fast if we can help it, because I want to switch over to the space station and make sure that that's still aligned so that we're actually facing the right way, because I don't want to risk us not even facing the right way. So I'm going to slow down to 1/10 of a meter per second here, and then make sure I'm still on target. There we go. Alright, and now let's swap over. Alright, that's a little off again. Come on. Get to 0. This thing is very, very flimsy. Oh. Alright, got it. Now let's swap back. And again, set that as our target. And now we are going straight for it. Again, very slowly. And let's make sure we're controlling from there. Alright. We are 34 meters away. I will bring you back when we are down under like 20 again. Okay, well, here goes nothing. We are down to 19 meters away, going very slowly, and hopefully on target, sort of, maybe not. And I'm not lining us up exactly where I think it should be. I'm lining us up sort of in the middle, because we're not coming in at a perfect angle. So I'm hoping that this will kind of offset it, and there's lots of science behind that. By that I mean it seems like it might sort of work. So there's actually no knowledge behind it. It's just a random guess of something that might help the situation. And like I said, I have no idea what I'm doing, which is, again, part of the reason I'm not giving you guys tons of advice on docking, because I am awful at it. Alright, let's do this. Turn on our SAS right there, just so that we are facing the right way, and slow down a little bit. Moment of truth. Are we gonna line up? It's tough to tell with the letters in the way. No, we're not. We're not lining up, are we? Alright, I gotta do this. Alright, right there. Right there. Come on. Come on, baby. Come on. Come on, baby. Line up. Line up. Line up. Line up. Dock. You know you want to dock. You know you want to dock. Give it a little boost. Perhaps. Come on. No, no. Don't do this to me. Do not do this to me. Come on. You're so close. You can do it. You can do it. You're so close. Just dock. Dock, darn you. Yes! Haha! Yes! It docked. It worked! Oh, it worked. Alright. That's amazing! We doubled the size of our space station, sort of. We at least have 2 parts. And now, we have a ton more fuel and RCS fuel, and way more docking ports, which is absolutely amazing. So, now, that's where I'm going to leave you for this episode, because it's been a long, long episode. So, thank you guys for watching. I am jacked that I figured out docking at least a bit. And, Yeah, that is awesome. All right. And big things coming in the future. If we can learn to dock together large ships, that could lead to lots of interplanetary missions and whatnot. So, again, thank you guys for watching, and I will see you next time.